This is Pet Life Radio. Let's talk pets.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Groomer Humor on Pet Life Radio. Once again, we are your hosts. I'm Rudy V, along with Anthony Ray. First and foremost, as always, we want to thank our producer, Mark Winter, and Pet Life Radio for giving us the opportunity. And we want to thank you guys for stopping by, checking us out, and always listening to us as you do. We really, really appreciate it. Guys, with the rise in numbers, they are talking about another potential shutdown. In this episode, we are going to talk about what we can do as pet groomers and pet owners in case that happens. We got that coming up, and we also have our very funny comment segment coming up in this episode of Groomer Humor.
Are you listening to this right now with a cell phone clenched between your teeth as you frantically flip pages on your paper calendars? Or are you a new breed of groomer, bred for speed and efficiency of movement? 123 Pet software automates your communications, doing the reminding, confirming, thanking, and marketing for you. 123 Pet centralizes your schedule, employees, clients, inventory, and more. 123 Pet is the business management software you need. Start minding your business today. Visit 123petsoftware.com.
Let's Talk Pets on PetLifeRadio.com.
Welcome back to Groomer Humor. As always, guys, we are your hosts. I'm Rudy V. Anthony Ray on the other end there, buddy. How you doing, Ant?
I'm good.
Good.
Oh, good.
No, this is scary though. The whole shutdown thing again. I'm not even laughing about this crap. This is messed up.
Yeah. Heading into the new year now, and it's just, first and foremost, let's just hope 2021 is a little bit better of a year. My Lord.
I hope so. Here's the thing, though. 2020 was actually a really good year for us. I don't want to complain about it. Aside from, the COVID thing, that of course was bad.
Oh
for
yeah,
everyone.
the little, just the little COVID thing that happened.
The tiny little COVID thing that's just
COVID
just offing people. But
I know what you're saying, though. For us personally, 2020 brought about some really great opportunities for us. And as scary of a time as this has all been, so far things have worked out. But for the masses, as far as planet Earth goes, this year has been obviously, let's just say, let's make it come to a close. Yeah, bit of a couple extra challenges this year.
And our heart goes out to anybody that suffered from it all, and hopefully things will get better. But we have to persevere, man. We have to move forward and take it day by day. And again, they are possibly calling for another shutdown, man. What do we do? I know that first one was just wreaked havoc on our clients, on the dogs. So what do we do about it, man? If they do it again, and what if they do it for even longer?
Well, that's what we're gonna talk about today. Maybe this time, if there is another shutdown, which it looks like there is going to be. First and foremost, let's hope that this one really does. Let's hope we all come together and we're all smart and we do this correctly. But hopefully this time, now that maybe we can see it coming and that we now know a little bit more what to expect, maybe now we could work together earlier and we can help these pet owners and pet groomers be more prepared.
Yeah.
Maybe now that we know something like that could be coming and is most likely coming, we're here for you guys before it even happens. So let's talk about a couple of ways that maybe we could survive a shutdown, maybe comfortably. Maybe we could work together and find some solutions.
Yeah, well, let's find some dog solutions. I think number one thing is if they are calling for one, let's take it serious and get your dog into the groomer ASAP. Get a grooming in. If your dog is in need of a grooming, even if your dog isn't that in need of a grooming at the moment, get them in anyway and get that final grooming in before a shutdown. So just call your groomer. If they're calling for it, get in. Groomers are going to be swamped with dogs, but just get in and get that last grooming in, because who knows how long it'll last. Hopefully it doesn't go past like 8 weeks or whatever. And believe it or not, your dog might just stay on schedule by the time things reopen.
Yeah, it's actually a good thing. Just now, touch base with your groomer, see if they've heard anything, because I know that I don't know exactly how it works, if every state is going to follow the same rules. I think so. I'm not sure, but just to touch base with your groomer and, start the process of working together. See if they've heard anything. If you've heard something, because I know this helped us tremendously during the first shutdown. If you hear anything, touch base with your groomer and let them know, because a few of our customers did that for us, and they were kind of keeping us in the loop.
Yeah.
For anything that maybe we didn't hear, and they were like, "Hey, listen, you can open on so and so date or whatever." It really helped us out. It was like, "Oh my god, great," because we weren't hearing anything. So yeah, just touch base with your groomer first and foremost. Start working together now, like yesterday. So just keep each other updated and posted.
Sure. And assuming you do get in, assuming there is another shutdown, and assuming you get in to your dog groomer and get an appointment, go with a very short cut. I mean, just play it safe, get a haircut that is going to last a while. So I would just opt to go with a very short cut, even though, we're going into winter time. You can always, use a sweater or jacket or something like that to keep your dog warm, but go with a shorter cut than normal. This way it will last longer. And again, hopefully just ride through the potential shutdown.
That's probably one of the biggest pieces of advice we can offer through this is, if a shutdown is looming, go with a shorter cut. And I'm glad we're doing this now, because it'll give you some time. Go on Amazon now, get a little coat for your get a coat for your jacket, get a coat for your dog.
Jackets get cold, man.
Yeah, listen, if your jacket is cold, what are you going to do? Just leave it there? Get a coat for your jacket. Come on,
get him a coat.
Listen, get a little coat or a jacket for your dog now. And then if a shutdown is coming, go with the shorter cut. They'll have the coat. They're going to be fine. And that might hold you over till the shutdown ends. And now you didn't have to worry about anything basically other than the nails. And the nails are something that, if you're very careful, you might be able to pull off at home, especially if you're just tipping and you're not actually cutting them. But
you got to watch
our videos. Yes, you got to watch our videos. We have a lot of nail clip videos, and we're never going to stop posting those, because that's one of the best things that you could do for your dog. But it could be one of the worst things if you don't do it correctly and you hurt them. But if you do go with a much shorter cut, even if you hate it, what's more important, your dog's comfort or cosmetics? It's not, if there's a shutdown and it's that serious and it's going to be a while, go with a shorter cut. Screw how it looks.
Yes.
Make it easier on yourself and the dog. I'd rather your dog just start growing in later on, and the only thing that you've had to worry about is the nails. It's just better. It's less to worry about, rather than knots in the armpits and hair growing into the eyes and stuff like that.
Right.
It's just better. It's better.
Sure.
Make it easier.
Yeah. And also definitely prepare something at home. Prepare a little grooming area, as we always talk about. Have a little designated area where, listen, you might have to just groom your dog. Watch our videos. Watch Go Groomer. Watch Amy. Watch anybody you want. But just get some pointers. Go on YouTube and check out how it's done and learn some basic things that might be able to hold you over. Definitely, if you have a grooming table, that's great. If not, you can make like a makeshift grooming table, something to elevate the dog, and just prepare. Maybe get some equipment. Get yourself a good slicker brush. Get yourself a comb. Get yourself some shampoo. Brush your dog out. Give your dog a bath. If you can, if you feel up to it, if you feel confident enough, maybe invest in a pair of clippers and do pads and maybe clip the butt a little bit. Again, be careful. Watch our videos. Safety's always first. But prepare to maybe groom your dog once or twice in between. And even if it's just a half-ass grooming, just something, just something to hold your dog over so that your dog is at least getting cleaned up and not getting poop stuck to the butt. That was the big issue in the first shutdown. I mean, dogs were just that poop all stuck to their butt. It was insane. It was just insane. It's so unhealthy, you know. Your dog's jumping up on your couch and he's got poop on his butt. I mean, come on, guys. With any luck, maybe groomers will be deemed essential this time. Again, it was so vague the first time. They said pet stores were open, but groomers were shut down. So with any luck, groomers are able to remain open and we can continue at least just, maintaining the dogs. But if not, just prepare. You got to prepare to groom your dog at home.
One of the best preparations you could take, honestly, guys, is learning how to brush.
Yeah.
If you, let's say you can't time it well enough with your groomer to even go the shortcut route, or you just really don't want to do that, please try to learn how to brush. Again, watch our videos. We have plenty of brushing videos, also more coming out. If you can learn how to brush your dog effectively with a good slicker brush, not a dollar store one, a good slicker brush, and you can learn how to effectively work those knots out without hurting your dog, you're going to be in really good shape.
Yeah.
If you have a Bichon or any kind of, hairy breed that require haircuts, actual trimming, and you could learn to get, especially into the tough spots, under the armpit, in the
rear, the crotch area,
the old nether regions.
The nether regions,
yes,
where Anthony could never get to.
Yep, it's a tough spot.
Tough spot. It's very tough spot.
If you can learn that, you'll be in really good shape, because now you could bathe your dog, and your worst problem is going to be, okay, once again, the nails. Nails are always a problem, shutdown or not. But if you're brushing your dog, if you got a real fluffy dog and you're brushing them good and good enough where they're not knotting and matting up now when you give them a bath, then your only problem is going to, outside of the nails, is going to be hair getting in their eyes. But you can work around that. It's much better than having a matted mess on your hands with poop stuck to the butt and the dog can't see and the nails are overgrown. Brushing is such a planted seed of being able to accomplish some at-home maintenance if you could do it correctly. If you could brush correctly, it'll really get you out of a jam. It could help anyway, because the mats, man.
Mats behind the ears, especially.
Yeah, behind the ears, all of that. If you can just do a good enough spot, I mean, I'm assuming the dog is going to mat up a little bit, but if you could just brush it even halfway decent, then you could give your dog a bath or two during this shutdown if it happens. And then then it's like, okay, your groomer's still going to have a lot of work to do, but it's the mats and the poop and all that kind of stuff, the overgrown nails that curl up and stab your dog in the pad, or we got to avoid that.
Yeah. Well, like you said, how about we pray a lot too, because that might help.
That also might help.
I think that's going to help.
Never a bad time to pray.
Yeah. We'll just hope that if there is one, that we remain open. If not, these are some of the things we have to do. And we just got to stay on top of it one way or another. And we will push through. We will persevere.
We will persevere.
We will. So listen, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we are going to do our funny comment segment. And we'll do that when we come back on Groomer Humor.
Hey everybody, it's Rudy and Anthony again, and since you are all such wonderful listeners, we are going to take a quick second to tell you about a lovely product that has come our way. One of the most common issues that we see in our grooming shop on a day-to-day basis is bad dental hygiene. And what if I told you one chew a day for happier, healthier dog years? If you're in the market for a dental treat that does more for your dog, Daily Dose is a 2-in-1 chew that pairs a daily dental scrub with powerful supplements to help with the biggest health concerns facing our dogs. Daily Dose was developed by vets to be simple to use and super effective. Plus, dogs love the taste.
As Anthony said, this is 2-in-1. It's dental hygiene and full body health, a concept that might be lost on Anthony, but it won't be lost on your dog. It's available in 4 benefits: skin health, heart health, joint health, and calming. We should all be so lucky to be able to chew on something that's actually good for us.
We've given out plenty of samples to our customers, and their dogs absolutely love it. So don't waste any time, guys. You're going to go to yourpetsdailydose.com, and for $3 off of your order, use promo code Groomer. That's yourpetsdailydose.com. Use promo code Groomer for $3 off of your order.
So now I've got this pack of 4 Shar-Pei rescue dogs for, oh my goodness, probably 5-6 years. They get a regular diet of Dinovite with every meal.
DINOVITE.com.
People remark on what beautiful coats they've got. I tell them, you don't need to wait until a problem presents itself. It's far better to keep the dog happy and healthy at all times.
You won't believe how happy your dog will be.
I get my Dinovite from DINOVITE.com.
Let's talk pets
Let's talk pets
on Pet Life Radio.
Pet Life Radio.
PetLifeRadio.com.
Welcome back to Groomer Humor on Pet Life Radio. We are your hosts. As always, I'm Anthony Ray, hanging out with my dad, Rudy V. And real quick, we're just kind of going over a couple of things you can do to get through the possible shutdown that might be happening. Learn to brush, communicate with your groomer. We just got to see what happens. Go with a real shortcut. Maybe it'll carry over till everything reopens. Again, this is if it happens. It looks like it might be. And but we're going to hopefully be better prepared for it this time, pet groomers and pet owners alike. So now that we at least know what to expect, we're pretty confident that if we all work together, we'll get through this. So
Here, here.
here. But we're going to try to lighten the mood because what do we have if not laughter? And hey, this show is called Groomer Humor.
Groomer Humor. This was a more serious segment, though.
Yeah.
It was more serious episode, rather.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a professional.
Okay, so this funny comment here says, if I were a groomer, I would do all the dogs in one day and take the week off.
all the what does that even mean? All the dogs.
all the dogs where? In the world?
In the
Like, you would
world?
do all the-
Okay.
I love how it starts. If I were a groomer.
If you were a groomer. Okay, so you don't even know what you're doing.
You don't even know what
Okay.
you're talking about.
So you're not even a groomer, and you would just do all the dogs. Well, let's see. I've read recently that I think it's, 900 million dogs on planet Earth that are accounted for. Those are just the ones that are accounted for. So yeah, so if you could get them in, especially, if you could learn how to groom. Yeah, so, I would say you don't have to do it in one day. Maybe do a mill a day.
Do a mill a day.
Do a mill a day.
What's that, 9 days?
That's
So
9 days.
Even if it took you 9 days, you would be able to groom all the dogs in the world. That's amazing for not even being a dog groomer. Man,
Yeah,
I want to meet you.
that's impressive. 900 million groomings in 9 days. And on the 10th day, he rested. Because clearly this guy is the Jesus Christ of dog grooming.
He's the Jesus of dog grooming.
Yeah.
On the 10th day, he rested.
On the 10th day, he rested and did one nail clip.
Yeah. Dude, I struggle to get through 6 dogs a day. You want to do
Yeah.
all of them in one day and take the
Do
week
all
off?
of
It doesn't work that way. It's a job. We
Yeah.
work every day. We
Right.
take the week off. I would groom all the dogs.
All the
Okay.
dogs. Yeah, you know
All
what?
the-
Even how funny that it's even in one community. We're actually in a small community here.
Yeah.
But there's thousands of people. Guys,
Yeah. What are you
come
supposed to do?
what do you?
Yeah.
What do you?
What are you
Yeah,
supposed
well,
to
just you ever hear of? It's a little thing. It's called exhaustion.
do? Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's what happens when you're tired and you've
Yeah.
been standing in the same. It does not
Yeah.
necessarily the same spot, but you've just been standing for hours on end.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
It's
little
n-
thing that happens, it's like a phenomenon. It's called
Yeah.
exhaustion. Obviously, that guy's never felt it because he wants to groom all of the dogs in
All
one
of them,
day.
One day. It's not zip, zip, zip. Like
Yeah,
Uh,
900 million.
900 million dogs on the world. Wow, that's a lot of dogs. And those are the
Yeah.
ones that are accounted for. Man, anyway. But yeah.
You know what, dude? He could start because
Oh.
clearly he is Jesus. Jesus cuts.
Jesus, oh, wow. Jesus
Yeah.
mutt cuts.
Jesus' mud cuts. There you
There
go.
you go. You know what? You get a grooming and a blessing
And a
all at the
blessing.
same time.
Every day.
Every
1
day.
million. We do 1 million groomings a day.
And yes.
You know what's funny about that? You could do 1 million groomings a day,
Mhm.
especially if you're JC.
Yeah.
You could do 1 million groomings a day, but when that 1,000,001 person calls
Yeah.
and you say, "I'm sorry, can you wait till tomorrow?" I bet they still complain because now they're back. It's, oh, can you believe this? You groomers, you think that you're special.
You're
I
special.
have to wait a whole day. You're Jesus Christ, and I have to wait a whole day. Which I guess they'd have a good point, but
Yeah. Yes, exactly. So anyway.
well, that's where this is why I love our show.
I love our show.
We go from a possible shutdown to now we got Jesus Christ grooming
got
a million
Jesus
dogs. How did we even?
grooming.
Yeah, we got Jesus grooming. How do we even get to that point? I don't know.
I don't know. Because he's the Lord.
He's the Lord. Yeah, Jesus is Lord. Well,
All right.
there's no coming back from that. So thanks
No.
thanks so much for stopping by, guys. As always, we'd like to thank our producer, Mark Winter. Thank you so much, Mark. If you haven't already, head on over to our YouTube channel. It's called Grooming by Rudy. That's Grooming by Rudy on YouTube.com. Leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. We want to hear from you guys. You could also like Grooming by Rudy on Facebook, follow Grooming by Rudy on Instagram and Twitter. It has been an absolute pleasure as always. Until next time, take care of yourselves and your pets.
Let's Talk Pets every week on demand, only on PetLifeRadio.com.